Okay, Shalom. I'd like to start this lesson by giving no praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, great millstone, Shalom to the elect. This is Aratazai once again from the Great Millstone Atlanta camp. All right, just want to hit this article from PC Mag or PC Magazine dealing with cashless society, which is leading to the mark of the beast, which we here at Great Millstone teach that the mark of the beast written of in Revelation, the 13th chapter, in the 16th verse, is referring to the RFID chip, which is a device that's going to be implemented and made mandatory and forced upon the people, as the scripture says, rich and poor, free and bond, which is everybody. Okay, it's going to be forced upon people in these last days, and this is going to be pretty much, this chip is going to include not only your information, your data, medical records, things of that nature, but it's also going to be the new way of transactions and currency, how you do trade, man. Because the dollar or this paper money that not only does America use, but the other nations and countries use, is going to be done away with, man. And everybody's going to have to submit to this chip, which essentially is the mark of Satan, man. Okay, if you take this chip, if you get weak or you get seduced into taking this device, essentially you're saying in so many words that you're a servant of Satan. Because another definition for that word mark, which is charagma in the Greek, it says a stamp or branding. And when you brand something or you brand somebody, essentially it's saying that I own this person or I own this livestock. It's like you brand cows or whatever. You're saying that I own it. I'm its master. So that's why we preach so vehemently not to take this chip, man. And to resist whatever the so-called white man and his system comes with. Now I'm gonna just read a little bit from this article, because all throughout the world, all right, a cashless way of doing things is becoming more popular. Because eventually it's going to lead to everything being condensed to a damn chip. So it says the cashless revolution is happening in Asia. It says the world is going cashless. Mobile payment apps have gained in popularity over the last few years, but no region has embraced the change more than Asia. All right. It says the 2019 World Payments Report shows that from 2016 to 2017, the number of non-cash transactions shot up by 32% in Asian countries compared with other regions around the world. It says Europe increased by just 7.5% and North America by only 5%, with the Middle East, Africa, and Latin America far behind. So Asia, that's where they first introduced to that as far as on the mass scale. And that's a test run. The same way how that goddamn coronavirus over there is a damn test run, man. People dropping dead left and right, giving up the spirit, in which the death toll numbers, of course, we know is much higher than what they're saying. You dig and you do the research. They say it's thousands of people dying daily, man. But hey, at the end of the day, that's prophecy, man. It says as a result of these findings, the future of cashless payments seems to be happening in Asia. The region is projected to grow from 96.2 billion in non-cash transactions in 2017 to 352.8 billion by 2022. A meteoric rise of over 266%. So that's a hell of a jump, man. That's a hell of a jump in that amount of years, showing you that there's people that scoffed at the idea of there being a cashless society. Well, you simply just not doing the research. You basically just living with your head up your ass, man. This thing is happening, man. All around, you see everything's becoming digitized, man. And it's slowly moving away from cash. That's why they doing these certain commercials where they mock, they got the guy that pays for something with his card or pays with this, and then the other person pulls out $1, and everybody looks at him like he's crazy, because they putting that in the minds of the people to basically get away from money, get away from basically paper money, man. It says, meanwhile, Europe is expected to go from 133.8 billion to 203.6 billion, and North America will increase from 160.6 billion to 201.8 billion. That's a mere increase of 52%. All right. It says, and 25.6% respectively. But what is the reason for this comparative stagnation? It says at least part of the problem is the continued existence of economic hurdles. It is a growing belief that electronic payment systems are discriminatory against underprivileged and marginalized groups, such as the poor, minorities, minors, and the elderly. Now, once the so-called white man implements this chip on the mass level, everybody's going to be forced to get it. Because why? It goes further than just being able to buy things. Okay, this is going to be your new ID. Basically, this is going to be your new wallet. Your wallet going to be in your hand, man. All right, your social security number, your driver's license, your medical insurance card, everything, man. Your basically, that chip is going to be a profile of you, as well as your bank account, man. How much money you have, because the chip is going to be the new currency on the earth. Okay, I just finished it off. There's only a couple more paragraphs. It says the city of New York cannot allow the digital economy to leave behind the 25% of New Yorkers who are chronically unbanked and underbanked. Councilman Richie Torres recently told the New York Post. This feeling has led to New York, San Francisco, and Philadelphia instituting bans on cashless-only businesses. It says, although the ability to pay on the go using a smartphone was deemed appealing to 70% of Americans in 2019, there are still major roadblocks in the way of a truly cashless society. Right. So it's all a work in progress. That's why scripture say when he is about to fill his belly, then when the Lord rained terrors upon him. So the so-called white man, he's still fine-tuning it. That's why he hasn't brought it down or hasn't made it mandatory yet, because it still has to go through certain stages, like you get, as if you how you download software, they might have it in the beta mode. It's just testing it out. It's not fully in its fullness yet, man, but it's getting there, man. Slowly but surely, place by place, everything is becoming cashless, man. So yeah, I just want to bring that out real quick, man, to show you that, for the naysayers out there, man, having a cashless society is not far-fetched, man. This thing is happening, man. So it's imperative to get the spirit right with Yahweh Shem Shai, so that you may resist this chip when they present it to you, man, because they're going to present it to you, okay? And that's the hour of temptation written of in the book of Revelations, man. So I'm going to sign off there. All right, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Shai, by Hashem Rakah HaKodash. All right, Lord willing, to the next video. Shalom.